All right. We are live. Happy 4th of May, otherwise known as Star Wars Day. I know it's kind of hauntingly quiet right now just because I have the music muted. We're doing something different. We're playing through. I'm gonna skip that because don't want copyrighted music. What I realized I should have done is get some lo-fi playing in the background, so it's not hauntingly quiet during those pauses. But maybe they won't be too bad once we get into the game. But hope everyone's having a great Sunday so far. But yeah, because normally I would have the background music playing in the game, but don't really want to mess with George Lucas and John Williams, and they don't mess around with their music. I even hope this little bit here isn't too much, but it should be fine. If not, as long as it's just a claim, not a strike, we're fine. Alright. It shouldn't be too bad in-game. There's enough background noise that it isn't hauntingly quiet. It was. This game is an absolute classic. We had some hours in on this game when it came out. And welcome in, Marcel. Welcome in. Hope your day's been good so far. Okay, we're just gonna ignore them because we gotta capture this. But yeah, I figured do something different for the holiday. Mix things up. And get an little bit earlier start just because I don't remember exactly how long this game is. And in the perfect world, we can knock out the whole campaign today. It has. Did a good, not too much like actual work, but did a good bit of planning with our garden just to map things out for moving forward for the rest of the season. So a really productive day on that front. Oh. And now here. Oh. Nope, I missed. Alright. Quick and easy.
Before we can begin our assault on the energy collector, we have to get past the shield barricade, get behind the shield, and take out the generator.
Okay. Real quickly relearning these controls. I have not played this for a minute. Alright, not too bad. Alright. Look at that. Quick and easy. This story mode is actually pretty insane that we were like just that young playing this game and they're out here telling like horror stories from war. A true classic. Welp. There goes Kiadi Mundi. Just took a rocket to the dome. Yeah, 2 hours seems about right. Oh yeah, this game is a true classic. All the millennials are going to be out, and millennials and older are about to be out in droves about this game. But yeah, I feel like it's right around 2 hours. But welcome in, welcome in. Ooh. Because I think like the longest missions are like max of like 15 minutes. I think. anything for ammo around here? Or we can just grab that. Alright. Perfect. Yeah. I think I played the new ones like once, but they don't compare to the OGs. Not that they're bad. It just, they had very stiff competition to go against.
Sir, I can see the dropship.
Yeah. Yeah, like, by no means was it bad. Like you were saying. It just didn't have the same... Didn't hit quite as hard as this game.
Nicely done, gentlemen. Your work here today has made the Chancellor a very heavy man.
I wish they did a full... They don't even need to remaster, just need to... make this fully... Port this to be online. And I feel like people would get that and... They did do a remaster.
Suddenly, we realized that the Jedi could be fooled. If they
Oh,
could be fooled,
dang.
they could be killed.
Hey, enjoy the lurk, enjoy the lurk. Alright. We're gonna roll through these as quick as possible. Or not roll through them, but like roll... Keep moving with a good pace. Don't need to spend time. Didn't really give us any... Oh, there it is. I was about to say, they didn't give us any
Clone Wars progressed.
background story on this one.
Found themselves pressed into space combat, including the fighting forces of the 501st. For months, every hour of our downtime was spent in the simulator, preparing for the time we would face our enemies from the cockpit of a 170. Finally, the day came to earn our winners. The CIS had staged a daring kidnapping of Chancellor Palpatine and was being escorted from Coruscant by a fleet.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember the remaster, and like it was supposed to be online, but it just didn't... It just didn't work pretty much. Or something. Was it didn't work, or the servers only supported like having 20 people on at once? So like you had to sit and wait for a chance to get on. For a super laggy server. Welcome in, Light. Welcome. Yeah, that's what I would do too. Playing this with my brother, he would stay outside in a bomber. I'd go inside and just murder everyone. And... What am I supposed to be doing here? Ah, destroying fighters. I was like, what? Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Don't want to fly that close to those ships again. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Flying is not my strong suit. Where are you at? Where are you at? Gotcha. Okay, where'd you go? There we go. Is that all of them? Okay, that's all of them. Whiffed that dodge. But got it down. Okay, yeah, but 20 servers total. Yeah, it was just not. It just did not hit. Oh, up. Okay. Go out here. Do a quick turnaround.
Take down the droid communications array. That'll give you an opening.
Alright, communications array. Got it. I thought I could take it in one pass.
Well done. Now that they're in disarray, fly into their hangar and land.
Alright.
Be careful.
There we go. Zoom on down. What buttons? A to land. Got it.
Use rockets or time bombs to destroy the internal systems.
Now time for the best part. Just fighting them all inside. Alright. Engines. I'm not too concerned about you. There we go. Quick and easy as that. That should be enough.
Now, grab a fighter and destroy the bridge of the enemy cruiser.
Alright. I mean, do we just grab our fighter again, or do we grab one at full health? I think we grab one at full health. This is the smart thing to do. Okay. And I believe this should be it.
Well done, gents. With flying like that, the Republic is well on its way to victory.
Quick and easy.
After disabling the final capital ship,
I wish they did make a different difficulties, and they might.
advantage of the opportunity we'd created,
Because this could be an insane campaign on, like,
took all the credit.
high difficulty. Alright. On to Felucia.
It's been said that the 501st got the best of the war. We also got the worst. On Felucia, the Seps dug their metal heels into the muck of that alien hellhole and dared the Republic to come in after them. So we did. Only to be met with the month after month of flesh-eating diseases, shrieking nocturnal predators, and other sights that haunt me to this day. Cut off and for all we knew, abandoned by our superiors. Our
Yeah.
was A-list
I imagine being
Jedi commander. Without her, I am
the 501st being Anakin's troops. They probably saw a whole lot of interesting fights.
I hope it was quick. She earned that much.
Alright.
Our forward unit is under attack by some kind of creatures. Get up there and give them some support.
Oh yeah, space would be insane at high difficulty if you just keep getting melted trying to leave the hangar.
This ATTE is out of commission. Movement to the north. Here they come. Wipe out these creatures before they rip our unit apart.
Alright. Oh, that's a teammate. Accidentally just blasted the teammate in the face.
CIS units have been detected moving in this direction. Defend the ATTE until Jedi Master Sakuda arrives.
Okay, top off our ammo. Okay. I remember some of like the longer missions are annoying because your teammates just keep dying and run you out of lives. So it gets real dicey. Because they just keep dying. And it's a race against finishing the mission and them running you out of lives. Okay, there you are. We're almost out of ammo and almost out of health. This can at least... Oh, there's a health one too. And that should just about do it. Should... Yep, there we go.
Ayla Sakuda has landed.
This is Sakura. How can I help?
A Republic gunship crashed in the brush near here. Acquire its power cell and bring it back to reactivate the ATTE.
Force has made us strong.
We out.
Nice work. The ATTE has been reactivated. The CIS offensive is being mounted from the
Oh, that's a teammate.
south. Advance on their base of operations there and take out their primary defense turrets.
That's not really who I want to fight one-on-one. We're just gonna keep on throwing. Okay. Oh yeah, everyone thought that at least once. Had to.
We have them on the run.
Look at that. Quick and easy.
When the 501st was finally rotated out of Felucia, Ayla Secura made a point of seeing us off personally, calling us the bravest soldiers she'd ever seen. It's a good thing we were wearing helmets, because none of us could bear to look her in the eye.
Another space battle. I hope these movie clips aren't going to absolutely ruin the video for copyright.
The Republic flat-footed. A detachment of the 501st
But it should be fine.
stopped the bleeding until reinforcements could arrive. It was a textbook suicide mission, and we knew it. As we fought our way into Kashyk's atmosphere, most of us believed that the only way we'd be getting off this planet was in a body bag.
True, true. Yeah, I just muting the music. So hopefully that's enough. Because the music is what I've seen is the big one. Because they use the original music. So that's like the big... Oh yeah, just do more in-depth for... I mean, just milk more from the Clone Wars, pretty much. Let's keep on climbing. Keep on climbing. There we go. Knock on wood, at least the space battles aren't too bad. It's usually just like, oh, destroy this. Maybe go inside and destroy this, and you're done. Very quick and easy.
Their ship guns are pounding our shields. Take out those heavy turrets.
Okay, heavy turrets. Okay. Don't really know how I'm gonna get an angle on you guys. Oh, I guess just like that. That's how I'll get the angle on them. Just fly straight at them. I was... Exactly, just hum it the whole time. And really thought I rolled there. More energy is needed, that's why.
Well done, pilot. Head back to the hangar for your next objective.
That was a lot of missiles. Try spinning. That's a good trick.
Pilot, we need you to take an LAAT into the enemy hangar, land it, and destroy the ship's internal systems.
Alright. Let's fly this boat over here. Oh, yeah. Or you just spawn them inside so your team starts spawning in on it. Like, if you land it, the team can spawn in on it. And then you just have an army inside their ship. Was that not the goal? Well, we'll just try that again, I guess. There we go.
All right, troopers.
Guess it just didn't want to work the first time.
And destroy their fuel and life support systems.
Alright. How dare this game have a bug and it be from 2005? Unacceptable. Where's the battle pass? That's what I need. No game is complete without one. Hey, no worries, no worries. Enjoy the lurk. Blast all these guys. Oh yeah, the game's an absolute classic. Especially the hero battles.
Command has an easy mission, pilot.
Those were the
Plan holocron and bring it back to our hangar.
those were it. Exactly. Just grabbing a ship that's faster than... Oh, this works. I was about to say, I'm just gonna grab a ship that's a little bit faster than the absolute boat we piloted over. Alright. Look at that.
Well done, man. Now let's get down there and liberate.
What is it? Something we tested. If your shield gets destroyed, you can go back into the shield room and actually repair it. Which is wild.
As the 501st finally broke through the Sev blockade over Kashyyyk, I took a
Yeah, they're just like, oh,
battle that continued to rage over the plain
out for a stroll, you know, winning the war. Don't mind me.
for a bunch of walking carpets. Then I followed my orders and turned planetward.
Alright, Kashyyyk time.
When we arrived on Kashyyyk, things were just as bad as we feared. The droids had us outgunned, outmaneuvered, and outmanned by a 5-to-1 margin. What none of us had counted on.
Oh yeah, Wookiees are goated.
We'd all heard the stories, of course, but we'd never fought next to them. Never seen them rip apart a droid with their bare hands. They were magnificent. Even so, it was still a suicide mission. At least it was until Master Yoda arrived. Then it became a battle.
Oh yeah, one of the fun ones to just snipe from the back end.
This is it, men.
Okay, that one's not on me. Stop. Stop walking in front of me. Oh yeah. Impossible to hit and just flipping around everywhere. Oh, that thing's close to death. Oh yeah, that one's the hardest part. Because if they get in, it's Jover. Team, stop walking in front of me. Okay. We miss every shot. Oh boy. Alright, be back. And we should... First try. Nailed him.
Fall back behind the seawall. We must protect the Wookiee base.
Don't mind if I do. I guess not. Okay.
We must defend the oil refinery.
This one, the whole 4 minutes, you gotta sit here.
This whole place is going to blow.
I take zero blame for that one. Get out of the way.
They've reached the sea wall. Brace yourselves.
Exactly. Those 7 or 8 would have made the difference. I mean, at least he wasn't driving. You can't drink and drive, but don't know if there's any laws about drinking and being on a tank turret. But as long as you're not driving, I think you're good. Yeah, I'm sure we can find another planet. Like, we have an entire galaxy. They're actually, like, actively standing in front of the tank. Alright, 30 seconds left. Surely we don't lose it here. Misses a stationary tank directly in front of him. He's trying his best. You can tell they become stormtroopers based off that aim.
Way to hold them back, man. Now let's push forward and send them packing.
Alright, ketamine frog time. Honestly, droid, I would run too. No worries, no worries. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you get some good rest. Okay. Grab this base. Nice. Actually, I don't need to kill you, I just need to capture the base. So why waste the time? Look at that. Quick and easy.
Great work, troops. Kashyyyk lives to fight another day.
Nice.
With the timely arrival of Master Yoda, the 501st was able to hold the line against the Seps on Kashyyyk. We left as heroes. Years later, we'd return as conquerors.
Foreshadowing. Alright. Just in case it crashes. Let's at least save our progress that we've made this far.
In our bones, we knew the war was almost over. The galaxy held its breath, waiting to see which side would make the final daring move. As fortune would have it, the Republic moved first. After the Chancellor informed the Jedi Council that General Grievous and the Sept leaders were hiding on Utapau, General Kenobi gathered an army large enough to capture 3 star systems. When the orders reached the 501st, our morale soared. For better or worse, this would be the beginning.
There you have it. Army large enough to capture 3 star systems, yet there's only 15 of us. Alright. There we go. That's a teammate. Make sure we don't kill our teammates. That's only last round with the Wookiees. There we go.
Well done. Now secure Hangar 10, and we'll send in a dropship to back you up. General Obi-Wan has landed on this level. He should be able to help you troopers quite a bit.
This is going better than I expected.
Alright. Look at that.
General Grievous is stationed in Hangar 10. Take him out before he wipes out our forces.
And we get hit by a grenade. Nice!
The Force will be with you.
Well, and our teammates kill him. Nice.
There's some AA guns in Hangar 10 that are causing our flyboys quite a bit of trouble. They need
Come
you
here.
to destroy those guns.
Nope.
And they're gonna
That's
land
what I
on
want.
support units.
No worries, no worries. Appreciate the stopping in.
Destroy the other gun and Hangar 10 will be ours.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Heavy support unit, soldier. Tanks incoming. Now, soldier, destroy that energy tower.
Okay. Well, time for us to have another good gunner on our tank. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Ooh.
For the Republic, we are
Look at that.
With the death of General Grievous at the hands of General Kenobi, the Utapau raid had broken the back of the Separatists.
Actual people wine at 10 a.m.?
The time for
Or,
celebration. But our next orders put paid to those thoughts.
because 10 a.m. people wine is always something. Ooh, time for the... time for one of the tricky ones. Okay, we're gonna skip that before it plays too long.
What I remember about the rise of the Empire is how quiet it was. During the waning hours of the Clone Wars, the 501st Legion was discreetly transferred into Coruscant. It was a silent trip. We all knew what was about to happen, what we were about to
Fair, fair.
Did we have any doubts? Any private traitorous thoughts? Perhaps, but no one said a word.
Close enough.
Not on the flight to Coruscant, not when Order 66 came down, and not when we marched into the Jedi Temple.
Similar vibe.
Tonight the fall of the Jedi is at hand. We have been directed by the highest authority to wipe out the insurgent Jedi Order that threatens our great empire. Our first objective is to capture
First
the
try.
Council chamber. Lord Vader will be our field commander. Let's keep the Jedi low and move out.
I could really use some health. It really is.
Attention troops, double time to the library. The Jedi are attempting to destroy the library's holobooks. In direct defiance of command. Stop them. Stop the destruction of the Jedi holobooks. If you can keep at least one of the bookcases intact for at least 2 minutes, command can scan the contents of the library.
Okay, well, they already took one down near instantly. Oh, that's a teammate. No, we're saving the library. They're trying to burn it. We're the good guys here, right? That's not great for us. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, we're good.
Efficient. Your next objectives are a pair of holocrons, rumored to contain the sum of Sith and Jedi knowledge. The first one is located on the comm room. Retrieve it.
Thank you, Twix. Welcome in. Crazy Nikki with the sixth sense, knowing she was here. There we go. And we're just gonna let him stay there since he's glitched into that bookshelf. Kobe. Alright. We got that. Now I think we get to be Anakin.
There he is, near the Star Chamber. You must defeat this Jedi and bring his holocron to the veranda drop-off point.
Okay. Wasn't too difficult.
Excellent progress. With the last of the holocrons secured, we can deal with the remainder of the Jedi here. Execute the 3 Jedi Masters who have poisoned the minds of their impressionable students against the Empire. Let them bear witness to the cost of the battle.
That was exhilarating.
Well done.
I think we murdered like 90 of our own people there.
The Jedi Temple has been secured.
But hey, got the job done. It normally plays music, but I guess that's included in the music being muted.
The fall of Coruscant and
It's very early 2000s victory sign.
rise to power was complete. In recognition of our service and loyalty to the Emperor, the 501st were placed under the direct command of Lord Vader. Armed with deadly new weapons, blazing new ships, and shiny new armor,
I need the victory sign to show off the top players so I can show skins I bought in my microtransactions.
we were establishing a new era.
Gotta be able to flex that. And now, Empire time. We're just gonna skip that. Because that one will definitely get copyrighted. The intro theme, like on the intro scroll.
During the rise of the Empire, the Emperor's home planet of Naboo rapidly established itself as a major irritant. After a number of Naboo's ambassadors were sent home in various states of dismemberment, her newly elected queen broke off diplomatic ties and began exploring military options. Clearly, it was time for a regime change. A change
Yep.
that would be affected by the 501st, now under the direct command of Darth Vader. Our orders were simple: to infiltrate the city, take out their leader, sending a clear signal to other potential troublemakers in the Empire.
Welcome to the capital city of Theed. Tonight, we will be performing a radical destabilization of the Theed government by the elimination of that wishes. heavily guarded the central plaza by a group of Jedi and an auto turret. In order to defeat these defenses, we must set up a perimeter around the central plaza and shut down the auto turret. Careful, soldier. Your numbers are few, and the mission success rests on your shoulders.
All right.
Now it's on to the Embassy Plaza. Move out.
I do, indeed. Do a good bit of... I haven't done any series with, like, main series Pokemon games, but I have done a good bit of Unite.
Watch out, soldier. The auto turret grid is still online. Keep you and your men
I'd say that's the main one I play now.
way to shut down the turret grid.
Hitmonchan would be my favorite. How about you? Hey, welcome back, Dylan. Welcome back. It's just against computers, so they've been going well. Ooh, Slowbro's a good pick.
So far, so good. Now capture the guard post past the embassy. If you need some extra firepower, we've managed to sneak a tank for you at the embassy command post.
Oh yeah, these are total players. We're just cleaning up. I'm trying to remember, or try to think which COD map that would be.
Excellent. Now we must destroy the auto turret grid console, clearing access to the central plaza. Destroy it, and the queen will be ours.
Destroy that.
Queen's personal Jedi bodyguards have broken from the palace. Destroy them.
Oh, that's a pretty big handful of Jedi.
Royal Guard are trying to escape. Quickly, you must eliminate the Queen at all costs. You have performed a great service for the Empire. The Queen's death will serve as an example to other nascent rebellions.
Oh yeah, this game, honestly, this game is harder than Dark Souls. You heard it here first. Every Dark Soul player comes in raging. I don't know, just grew up with it mostly. First true, I was a little bit too young to play Red and Blue, but definitely Crystal was my first one that Crystal and Gold and Silver I really got into, and then just enjoyed it since.
the Clone Wars.
Oh yeah. I mean,
People never
to be fair, they don't really miss with any of their main series games.
A Geonosian
I mean, you can argue Scarby's a little bleh,
wipe out the remnants of the CIS.
but even like they don't really miss.
To Mustafa and brought us in to finish the job. It seemed like a simple enough mission. But when we saw the fleet of droid ships hovering over the planet, we suddenly realized that Delso's denial mechanisms were a little more dangerous than we'd imagined.
Oh yeah. It even with those. Oh.
Droids have landed on our ship. We can't launch our fighters. Calm down, pilot. Get out there and destroy that transport. Use any means necessary to clear the hangar.
Alright, this thing's still living. Surely this one kills it.
All right, men. Now get into your fighters and give those droids all you've got. Destroy their fighters and bombers. Watch out for the asteroids, pilots. They're easy to destroy, but that doesn't mean they aren't
We need to
dangerous.
take down their fighter, so we don't want our bomber yet. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Oh boy, oh boy. Oops. Let's try that one again. Oh, huge. 2 for 1 right there. Where'd you go? Okay, one more. There we go.
Attack their shields.
Alright, let's go grab.
Deliver the maximum damage.
Nope, you're good, you're good. Yeah, definitely a lot of Unite content. Oh, way early of a roll there. There we go. Oh, speaking of shorts, we had our first 2K viewed short. So that is huge. Slowly making gains.
Lord Vader's just issued a new order. He wants someone to land in the enemy's
Ooh.
hangar, steal one of their strike bombers, and return it to our hangar.
Okay.
Get moving, pilots.
weird order, but do as we're told. I'm out here, punks. It was... hold on, which one was it? I don't... lost my train of thought, but it was the Alolan Raichu one, which makes sense, because it's new. So a lot of people are probably looking for information on it.
Excellent job,
I think that's it.
Lord Vader will be most pleased.
Whew. Died once, but made it through. Absolutely take those.
The slight whiff of nostalgia the 501st had enjoyed fighting the droid fleet over Mustafar had already grown sour by the time we'd established orbital positions. Now it was time to find out what this was all about.
And there you have it. Done. Mustafar time.
By the time we'd made our way to the molten surface of Mustafar, it was apparent that Delso had been a busy little bug. All by his lonesome, he'd found a previously hidden droid factory, fired it up and cranked out his own private army of battle droids. Needless to say, this got the men of the 501st a little hot under the helmet, and not just because of all that lava. Truth be told, we'd all had our fill of those gearheads during the war, and we couldn't stomach the thought of going through another one. So we blew them up. Blew up the droids, blew up the factory. Damn near blew up the planet.
Reasonable reaction.
Take control of the lava observation room.
Ouch. Not the best start. Oh yeah, they actually showed like the aftermath of Order 66 of like, hey, there were still some rogue armies out there. Can't go through that door.
Take control of the walkway. Watch out for snipers. Keep moving. Sniper spotted at 2 o'clock. Get the droid. Come off great shooting. Target the super battle droid.
The fact that they even put in the, like, stormtroopers' voice lines for, like, targeting the droids and whatnot, I feel like is interesting. That they put that much work in just for this one mission.
That collection base looks like a good place to make a stand. Capture it.
They did. They were like, you know what? It may be for one 8-minute long story mission, but voice actors, you gotta do this extra line. Okay. Onward we press. Oops, that was a teammate.
One of our boys got killed bringing the other beacon. Go out and retrieve it.
Okay.
Get that beacon to the central antenna.
A please would be nice. Like, I'm gonna do it, but... Well... Made that wrong turn.
Fall back to the collection base and watch the fireworks. Kill 'em all. Guys or Delso has been defeated. Scratch one droid rebellion.
There we go. Droid Rebellion done for.
The destruction of the mining facility put an end to any thoughts of a second droid rebellion. For the first time in years, the man of the 501st could relax and get about the business of maintaining an empire, rather than building one.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will make sure to put on some lo-fi since there's no background music, and I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Gonna rock that off. Hop back over to here. And to Camino we go.
Officially, there never was a clone rebellion on Camino. Unofficially, approximately 20 years after we were created, a special detachment of the Imperial 501st Legion was dispatched to Camino with orders to eradicate an army of clones that had been bred to take arms against the Empire. Our mission commander, an expert on the inner workings of Camino, was a young bounty hunter named Boba Fett.
Boba Fett has been chosen to lead a small
I'll
task
pass.
force at the Camino cloning center. His familiarity with the center's layout and access codes should give us the element of surprise. Before we leave, the Empire wants us to collect some DNA samples from our evil brothers.
Alright. No worries, no worries. Hope you get some good rest.
Get that sample
Enjoy the mimosas. Let's top off some ammo real quick. Okay. This is another one of the classic maps, I feel like. Ow, that hurt.
DNA sample secure. Pulling ship back to a safe distance. Good job. Now take that CP and await further orders.
Okay, push on. Very straightforward so far. Alright, take you down. Now pass.
You know your objectives. Destroy the computers keeping the Kaminoans clone pods alive before they can create any more traitorous anti-troopers.
How do we get inside? I feel like this is the way. Cause so in college I was interviewed for a documentary, and when they were doing the interview, I was making breakfast and I was making an egg sandwich, and there was like yolk on the bottom where I was about to set the egg, and it reflected in the light to look like peanut butter. So I just kind of leaned into it and was like, you know what, that... Oh, we're getting lit up. Yep, very random. Okay, I feel like they were shooting from under the floor. Maybe that's copium, but... Feel like there was no one there. Yeah, I have no idea where they were shooting me from, which... Like right there, there says there's an enemy there. Here it comes again. Just gonna try and keep on moving. Okay.
Kaminoans are evacuating in 5 minutes. Take down their transport before they can escape.
Let's go get a rocket launcher. Sounds like a good life plan. Should have seen that one coming. Did I really just fire through its door? Alright, there we go. There we go. Win's a win.
The bounty hunter left after the battle was over. He said something about tracking down a smuggler on Tatooine. After the Camino uprising,
Oh.
the Emperor decided that an army of genetically identical soldiers was too susceptible to corruption. Future troopers would be cloned from a variety of templates. Though the 501st itself remained pure, the rest of the Imperial Army gradually became more and more diverse. We never really got used to the new guys.
Yeah. Empire started just recruiting normal people instead of clones. And their aim instantly went downhill.
Once it was finally finished, the Death Star was the Emperor's favorite toy. It was also the most boring assignment in the galaxy for a stormtrooper. Tedious inspection drills, endless hours of guarding impregnable force field generators. Things got so bad that when a prison break erupted in the cell block, we were almost happy to have someone shooting at us again. If only we'd known what an embarrassing snipe storm we were about to wade into. We probably would have jettisoned the whole detention block into space.
Attention, Hangar 84G. There is a prison riot in progress. A contingent of the 501st is inbound from an exterior inspection. Join up with the squad mates in the hangar and quell this riot. Rebel forces are converging on Hangar 84G. We cannot allow any of them to escape.
So we just stay alive. Should be simple enough. First time we're actually fighting the rebel characters. There we go. It's a pretty solid start. Oh, thanks. Oh, almost shot a teammate. You know me, I'd never shoot a teammate. Never once done that before. Makes you wonder how many rebels we were holding prisoner at this time if they're just getting dropped like this. How'd we mess up so bad that 50 plus prisoners escaped and all got well armed?
Hangar 84G is secure. The riot originated in cell block 2180. Get up there and secure that cell block.
I could really use some ammo. Grab. Speaking of ammo. There's the ammo we needed.
One of the rebels managed to get his hands on the plans for this battle station. We cannot allow those plans to leave this outpost. Dispatch the rebel carrying the plans and return them to our forces.
Alright, we out.
Well done. The plans have been secured. The prisoners have captured the fire control room. You must not allow them to damage the main cannon.
Okay. Fire control room. Feel like this is the correct way. No worries, no worries. Glad you enjoyed. Appreciate the sub. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Grab him. Grab him. Or I miss him a couple times.
The fire
Okay.
control room is ours.
Let me grab some ammo.
Infiltrated hangar 85G and are
We need to
preparing
destroy
for
something,
the
so.
Get to the hangar and take out that shuttle before it takes off.
Gotta destroy something we want. Our rocket. Alright, grab him. Keep on, keeping on. Come over here, they'll line up for us, hopefully. Okay, that's a lot of them up here. Oof! Got shotgun to the dome. Alright, let's... Don't mind us, we're just destroying your only hope of escape.
No one escaped the Death Star. Troopers, there is a Jedi in the TIE hangar. He is the source of this rebellion. Destroy this man. Now.
Ouch, okay. Just give us back our normal gun. And this should be quick and easy. There we go. Oh, that's a teammate.
The rebel leader has been destroyed. Our reinforcements can take it from here. The uprising has been crushed. Well done, trooper. Lord Vader will be most pleased with your performance.
There we go. Died a few times, but meh. Who's counting? No biggie there.
After the embarrassment of the prison break, Lord Vader removed us from our comfortable belay and began dragging the 501st across the galaxy in a dangerous hunt for the now missing Death Star plans. Ironically, our punishment eventually proved to be our salvation. The poor souls who took our place in the detention area were completely wiped out when the Death Star was destroyed.
The one time this planet's shown in the movies. They went and made it a whole map.
By the time of the raid on Polis Massa, the men of the 501st were starting to get a little sick of this so-called rebellion. In the past, we'd secretly enjoyed putting down a local insurrection or two. They kept the troops sharp and the Empire feared. But these rebels were different. They were organized, they were growing, and they were everywhere. The raid on Polis Massa was a perfect example of how things were starting to fall apart. We were supposed to go in, wipe out a small band of rebels, and recover some stolen Imperial plans on an encrypted holodisk. Before we knew it, we were nearly overrun by rebel forces, with the holodisk nowhere to be found.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right, men. Lord Vader wants this raid done by the book. Our first objective is the comm center, just beyond this hangar.
That one wasn't me that killed the teammate that time. Or any time, because I would never accidentally shoot a teammate.
Nicely executed, troops. Now it's time to make our way to the base command building on the far side of the facility. If our intelligence is right, along the way we'll find a rebel holodisk containing some very important plans.
Oh, that's an enemy. Or a teammate. They really do love running right in front of you. Alright, I'm gonna push around this way so I have some room to actually work with. And we aren't just piled on top of each other. We are piled on top of each other in these hallways. Okay. And we back.
It'll take time to realign the comm dish and transmit the data from the holodisk. You'll have to hold off the rebels until the transmission is complete. Do not let the comm facility fall into enemy hands.
Okay, so we're just staying alive while our teammates are all shooting each other by accident. Okay, this isn't too bad at all. Just kind of vibing here, watching the different hallways. Those are a bunch of teammates. Could use some ammo. Oh, there's ammo right in front of me. About to say Neat could use some ammo, but just had to open my eyes.
Deep within the caverns of this complex, the rebels have a data bank that holds Imperial encryption codes that can be used to
Just want to get there ahead of my team so we don't get
make your way to the caverns and destroy the data bank.
caught all firing on top of each other again. That's a lot of them. That's a whole lot of y'all. Doesn't matter. Alright. What are we destroying? We're destroying something, right?
rebels have taken over the hangars. You'll have to fight our way out.
Oh. Sorry, don't know where that one came from. Alright, take him down. Alright, quick and easy. Took the longest route possible to get up here, but alright, take him down, take you down, without shooting my teammate. And there we go.
Our raid is a success. And even though the holodisc didn't have the plans we're looking for, it will lead us to someone who does.
Ooh. There you have it. Wonder who that someone is. Maybe a princess of sorts.
Even though the Polis Massa raid was only a partial success, we finally had a lead on the whereabouts of the Death Star plans, which suited the 501st just fine.
Alright, let's get these plans.
With the information gathered on Polis Massa, Vader concluded that the stolen plans had been given to Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan. We weren't surprised.
Also, this whole story is kind of countered by the plot of Rogue One, but they tried. I feel like this one is a solid story as well, for how the plans got out.
Lord Vader has tracked the stolen Imperial plans to Ambassador Organa. Retrieve the plans and bring the ambassador to Lord Vader. Alive.
Okay, finally we're out in front. We can actually start lighting them up now. Oh, that was a teammate. My bad, teammate. Nah.
Head to the tech room.
Actually, maybe we should have done that.
We'll need to take out the security mainframes on the bridge before we can gain access to the rest of the ship.
Oh, that one's fully on me.
escape pod areas. Make your way to the engine room and retrieve them from the security terminal on the second floor.
How do I get over there? Like, this is promising. No, the big yellow arrow pointing to the door. Probably a good place to start.
Disable the turbine to clear our way to the terminal.
Do I just throw a grenade at it? Do I shoot this? That makes sense. Alright.
Take the access codes to the tech room terminal.
Okay. We're going this way.
Take out that sniper!
Nice work. Now let's clear those rebels out of the escape pod bays and secure the rest of the ship. Princess Leia must be captured before she can escape. The day is ours. Well done, gentlemen.
Look at that. Quick and easy. That one was a little bit dicier, though. Our numbers stayed low that whole time.
After Lord Vader took custody of Princess Leia, we all figured it was just a matter of time before she coughed up the plans. Many of us had been unwilling witnesses to Vader's powers of persuasion in the past. The thought of a pampered little princess resisting his terrible will was inconceivable.
Valid from an outside perspective. We'll also do quick save. Just in case. Oh, won't skip that as it keeps playing music.
When the Death Star was destroyed, about half of the 501st Legion was still in the hangar getting into their ships. Of those who made it out, another third were caught in the explosion. I'd fought with some of those men for over 20 years. Afterwards, those of us that survived hooked up with the nearby Imperial fleet making a retaliatory strike on the rebels' base on Yavin 4. It wasn't the best thought-out plan, but we were cut off from our leaders, tired, and operating on instinct. If not for our training, we probably would have never gotten past their orbital defenses.
Their heavy transports are trying to
Okay,
go
so we
around.
definitely want a bomber.
Destroy them before they can jump to hyperspace.
Oh, one made contact. Tell him, Daisy. I don't know who you're telling or what you're telling them, but tell them.
The rebels are attempting to send their forces off to wreak havoc in other parts of our galaxy. Destroy them.
And that should do it, right?
Their frigates are harassing our fighters. Show them no mercy.
Oh, missed all those. Come on, bombs reload. Thank you. And there we go.
Pilots, if they are allowed to make the jump to hyperspace, they'll rip right through us. Clear their fighters out and be quick about it. We haven't any time to spare.
Okay, we gotta take down their fighters. Trying to get back because this is not the ship I want to use. To take down some fighters. Okay, 6 more. Where's one? You. Oh, a little bit early there with the oh, I was a little bit early with firing the torpedoes, and I thought I killed him. Where are you going? There we go. That should do it.
Well done, pilots. We need to clear a path for our frigates to cover you. Use a TIE bomber to destroy their heavy turrets.
Back to the ship. Grab a bomber. There's an asteroid right in front of our hangar. Excellent. Okay, one more pass and we should do it, even though we missed half our shots that first time. Ah. A little bit too slow with it, but we fine. So got almost 7 minutes. Loop on around. Oh, come on. Really just had to hit it one more time. Skill issue, I know.
Now get after those engines, men. They can't jump if they haven't any engines.
Okay. Oh yeah, this was like it back in the day for graphics. It was like you can fly, you can do all this, and it like still looks okay. This game was it. And currently, this is pretty much what running Helldivers on my PC looks like. Zoom on up. Loop around and unload on those. We had one bomb left in the clip. Yeah, for 20 years old, like, I'd say this game looks pretty good. Last one. Surely that's it, right?
Dispatch the 501st to the planet's surface. Yavin 4 will...
Welcome in, Durpicky. Welcome in. A truly classic game. I don't know if there's anyone that has played this game that is like, nope, that game's terrible.
Yavin came to an end. I'm told we destroyed hundreds of rebel ships that day. Even if it had been thousands, it wouldn't have made up for the Death Star.
Alright, to Yavin 4 we go. Yeah, so this was same technology era as like Game Boy Advance graphics.
When we landed on Yavin,
So it's like that's
we'd felt that the destruction of the Death Star had been replaced by anger. For months we treated the rebellion like a disobedient child, only to be repaid for our tolerance with treachery on an unimaginable scale.
actually.
Remember much of the fighting. I guess we won.
Okay, you all know the mission. The rebel base is located in that ancient temple over there. Our
Alright.
first job is to take the rebel command post
Let's-
located in the ruins of that stone fountain just ahead.
Oh, this map is awful. Oh, and we just got hit by a grenade. This map isn't it. Like, I respect what they were trying to do, but nah. This ain't it.
Our next objective is to capture the command post under the
We're just gonna run past these tanks. Our team can handle them. Yeah, like I like what they were trying to do with it. But they just made it impossible to see anything. Ouch. We just got point blank blasted by a tank rocket. He definitely has aimbot turned on. Welcome in, Sorted. Welcome in. A true classic game. This is what I keep. This is a game I keep installed on my Xbox for when Wi-Fi's out and I can't play like any Game Pass or online games. I'll just boot this up and have a quick nostalgia trip. Yep. See, sometimes I don't use the heroes just because I'm like, okay, that's... Where's the fun in that? But then again... Whoa. Who is shooting me? Oh, there he is. I was like, who is... Yeah, I could see that. I could see this being a similar specs console to Unite. What are we doing? Just surviving? But oh, Red Dead 1's another classic to just have for a rainy day. And not needing Wi-Fi. Or even sometimes when you have Wi-Fi, to be honest. Again, I hope I'm not supposed to be doing anything. I should read more. I think we're just supposed to stay alive. Give me my ammo back. And it immediately gets... Ooh, huge T moment. Red Dead still has online. I mean, it's not surprising. Because, like, GTA 5, obviously GTA 5 is a little bit younger. But GTA 5 online is still very much up and prevalent. The jetpack. See, I just wish the people that got the jetpacks had better weapons.
Well defended. Now it's time to breach the security door on the temple. A unique breaching bomb has been left at a point marked
Okay.
on the map. Retrieve the bomb from its drop-off
Simple enough.
location near the temple security door. The bomb has a 10-second timer, so you better start running as soon as you set it.
Alright, so... Oh boy. We're about to die. Oh, please have dropped health. Okay, dropped some health that we then immediately lost. 10-second timer. Ouch. I know, it's a rare sight. A stormtrooper that hits their shots.
There they are. Decapitate the rebel command.
Alright, Rebel Command. Let's go get him. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of people. There we go. Not really. Don't play, like, in general or Red Dead. Red Dead, I don't do much with those games. I was like, don't touch much. Yeah. We'll do online a good bit, like with Unite and Marvel Rivals. I'm trying to figure out a schedule that I want to work in for days to do it with viewers. To play online with viewers.
After the battle, the surviving members of the 501st
Have like a specific day a week where it's like, hey, here are games with viewers. I just haven't picked a good day for that yet. Especially as we inch ever closer towards being able to have members. Having it like be a gaming with members type and gaming with viewers type day. But I think we'll probably end up going with like Sunday or something.
complained about the cold.
Being gaming with viewers.
We were blinded by blizzards.
I feel like I said with viewers a lot in that sentence or statement.
Was it only a mirage, perhaps? But on that day, on that planet, our blood ran hot with dreams of victory
With viewers.
that stood in our way.
Just to establish who it was with.
Horror, men. Today we crush the rebellion once and for all. You know the orders. Destroy the shield
Yep.
generator in preparation for Lord Vader's arrival. Next, focus all efforts on preventing the final transport ship from lifting off. We'll begin by taking over their outlook command post. Move out.
Oh. See, I'd have to make a whole profile because I haven't touched those at all with online. Ouch. Just got blasted in the dome by a turret. As our teammates throw grenades at it and run on top of. Like, it would be with people that view. Not people that don't view. Alright. No, like, I was just being sarcastic with repeating with viewers. No, it would probably make, like, a server or something. Was being fully sarcastic with that one. But yeah, I would just have to go in and actually set up the account beforehand. And make sure I have everything set. Very slow start for us so far. Because there's like 900 turrets on this map that have just been ruining our day.
Nice work, men. Now let's capture their forward bunker.
Okay. Just sprint on over there. Alright. Let's... Take them down, take them down, take them down. Whoa. Oh, time to get lit up by another turret. Unless like, there we go. I was about to say I would like to grab that ammo because we're running a bit low. As he proceeds to immediately pick up the ammo.
All units ready to commence attack on the shield generator.
Hey! Go fight, win. Appreciate the... Oh!
Win.
Appreciate the Streamlabs, Nikki. Had to make sure I read the correct which lambs. Alright. Come here. Can these things walk at... quarter mile an hour? Let's plan ahead and just take out all these turrets. Before we can. Are we even moving? Surely we can hit it now, right? Yup, here we go. Ah, that's why we can't move. Makes sense. Doesn't matter, we just need to blow this thing up, then we're getting out of it anyway. We're gonna skip that, because it's playing music. Okay. Let them deal with the speeders wrapping them. Perfect. Ammo. Pretty much exactly what we needed. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Bam. Bam. Let's not get hit by that sniper again, because that wasn't very nice for our health. Alright. Got this one all locked up. Oh, I forgot this mission has a time limit. I have not been paying attention to that at all.
Now take out the security console in the command center to gain access to the back hangar. We must destroy the final transport.
Sure, we'll play as Darth Vader.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. I'll inform Lord Vader. The rebel shield to the entry. Moving on to capture the back hangar in preparation for our assault on the rebel transport ship.
Okay. Favorite Star Wars game would probably be Fallen Order, I would say. Those are both really good. And if not those, like the classic Star Wars Legos were also really fun. But I would say Fallen Order is a really good contender. It really went all out with the clips on this one. Yep. Solid choice. Ouch. Alright. That wasn't a great play by us. But we're back to our roots. And we took down a handful of the really annoying turrets, which is consider a win. Because the less turrets we have to deal with, the better. As how do we... done with those two things. We are getting lit up out here. Really started to dig in for once. Oh, it reset. That's not great. Actually, that is fine. Alright, let's just get this done. True. Just rock on over here where they can't just laser you. Get to the trench. That's not great. Yeah, I think it's 100% getting destroyed right here, and now we got to do this all over again. So many grenades! Whew. Okay. Do we finally have a footing that we can hold? As I miss every shot. Alright. We out. Oh, they don't show it end game of them attacking it. Got a little hectic there.
As the rebels fled, the 501st gathered around a burning bunker and let out a cheer that shook the stars. The rebellion was done. The Death Star was being rebuilt bigger than ever. Order had finally returned to the galaxy, in no small part due to the efforts of the fighting men of the 501st.
501st. Save. All right, so we are going to go ahead and wrap it up there for the day. Really fun stream, a lot of nostalgia. Hope you guys enjoyed as well, and we'll be back tomorrow with our regular scheduled series. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks again to Jinx for the sub. Thanks again to Nikki for the 420 Blaze It. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great rest of your night, everyone, and happy Star Wars Day.